celebration of Black history. We are so honored and we're so happy that you guys are here to join us with this. And I know y'all like getting out of class. So, y'all owe me for that, so act right today. Okay. I would like to bring to the stage with me Miss Kayla Griffin and Miss Marina Masquerade.
Yo, yo, yo,
Please
yo.
give them a hand.
TVO.
You always doing too much. Man.
TVO.
I don't think they're ready.
I don't think they're ready. No, they're not ready.
We got a lot of spice today, man.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
So how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
Okay.
I like this day.
Honestly, I just think we're truly blessed to be able to share this new perspective with everyone. And we just ask all of y'all to just be open and ready to learn and listen and just understand our message.
Honestly, I feel like our performers put in a lot of work. They put in a lot of performances. They bring it on the stage, trying hard, doing their best. So, what I'm saying? Just give respect,
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you ready? I'm going to pray us out.
All right.
I'm going to pray us in, my bad. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for waking us up this morning. Thank you for getting us here. Thank you for giving us the strength. I pray that nobody that comes on this stage is nervous, and I pray that everybody just get through it. All right, you ready for the first one?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You
ready
Wait. There is one more. There's one more MC that's joining you.
We not no spice for you? Like what's...
No, just listen. Since we celebrating everything Black.
You always trying to mess something up.
What do you mean I'm trying to mess something up? Just wait.
Here we go.
Just wait. I thought I would add hot sauce. You know how we put hot sauce on everything. Like I thought I would add hot sauce.
What? I'm a hot sauce.
See? Hot sauce. Right? Hot sauce.
Okay.
TV
Come on, let's get live, let's get turned. Come on.
Now we got
Look,
spice, man.
Look,
Okay,
I put you on
okay.
this stage. Don't be too much today.
I think BJ's always too much.
All right, let's get it started.
What we got first?
man.
Let us know.
All right, let's go. All right, can everyone please stand for praise and worship?
Let's do it.
All right.
That's that way.
How y'all doing, everyone? All right, so first song we're going to do is Promises by Maverick City Music. And hopefully the words will be up so y'all can sing along. All right? Faithful through the ages. time and time again, you have proven you do just what you need. Though the storms may come and the winds may blow, I'll remain steadfast. And when my heart word it will speak a word, it will come to pass. Great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting same, I will praise your name. Great is your faithfulness to me. I put my faith in Jesus, my anchor to the ground, my hope and firm foundation. He'll never let me down. I put my faith in Jesus, my anchor to the ground, my hope and firm foundation. He'll never let me down. I put my faith in Jesus, my anchor to the ground, my hope and firm foundation. He'll never let me down. He'll never let me down. Great is your faithfulness to me, oh great is your faithfulness. From the rising sun to the setting same, I will praise your name. Great is your faithfulness to me. So this next song we're gonna do is Waymaker by Javonta Patton. Leading every heart, I worship you. I worship you.
that is who you are. 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 And that is who you are. You are here, leading every heart. I worship you. I worship you. Here, leading every soul. I worship you. I worship you.
Wow. Give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much, worship team.
Next, we have a spoken word from Jordan and Kayla.
Yep. This is a word where it's very personal and deep, so we just ask y'all to just be accepting and just try to understand everything and give it up for them.
Don't test my crown. Don't test my fro that can be braided up into perfection. That is judged daily but copied immediately.
Don't test our will to love, think, and feel.
Don't test our skin color.
Melanated with hopes and dreams. Dreams to be bigger than our oppressed community. Nightmares that people will look us in our eyes and say that we won't make it.
See, most people don't understand where we come from. A place where our backs meet the floor. A place called the trenches, somewhere most individuals have never been before. Don't sleep on our
the
black future.
the one that was stripped away from my ancestors and stolen from me now.
Don't be afraid of my blackness. I'm not a black mess. People compliment me on my hair and say that it's over the top.
No, it is the top. It's been taken away from us, but this beauty is non-stop. From the crown to my head to the soles of my feet.
It's funny when some are threatened by the way we speak, but then use our dialect and simplify us as weak. We are taught to code switch so we don't come off as crazy.
It's funny that we're called names, like those words really faze me.
Things people say about us is irrelevant. Don't test our black excellence.
Oh, for real, don't test them now. These not the ones to play with.
Next, we have a song by Kai, Callie, Emmy, and a few of the other girls. So if y'all can just give it up for them, they're going to sing us something.
When my face turned to the sun, weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can while I can when I can for my people. Though the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Do you hear freedom calling? Calling me to answer, gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. I'm gonna start moving towards a separated line. I'm letting them at you know I got a made up mind. And I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I'll fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, do you hear freedom calling? Calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. And I know what's around the bend might be hard to face 'cause I'm alone. If I just might fail, but what else I try? Just as feel up the sky. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, do you hear freedom calling? Calling me to answer. Keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, do you hear freedom calling? Calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. Gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, I hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. We will make it home. I can feel it in my bones. We will make it home. We will make it home. We will make it home. I can feel it in my bones. We will make it home. I can feel it in my bones. We will make it home. I can feel it in my bones. We will make it home. We will make it home. We will make it home. I can feel it in my bones. We will make it home.
Oh, man.
Man,
We sure felt
that
that
was
one.
beautiful.
Got the whole crowd standing.
That was too beautiful right
Man.
there.
I saw you over there, BJ,
Yeah,
getting
I
it.
saw you over there
Who's
grooving.
that
my
a sing
boy.
along? What? Come on, I was really feeling that.
But that was an amazing song.
What do we got next, Kayla?
Next we have the little kids. You know, we always inspiring the little kids. So we got our 5th grade choir coming up to sing Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Get them a round of applause, please.
Yeah.
You heard her, sing along. Give it up for our 5th grade choir, y'all.
One more time.
Hey.
Y'all sounded great.
They did sound good. They did their thing out there,
Sound better than I would have sounded.
especially in 5th grade. Yeah, they did. They did some good singing.
Yeah, they did.
I remember singing that, but I wasn't as good as they were.
Yeah, I know, seriously.
All right, tell us what we got next.
Next, we have Christian Dodd coming up to give us a little bit of a history lesson on Black history and teach us a little bit about how we can educate and just have dialogue with the people around us. Give a hand.
Tune in.
Hi, everybody. As I said, I'm Christian Dodd, and today I'm just going to help contextualize parts of the Black experience. So I want you, everyone, to kind of take you on a thought experiment here. I mean, probably most of you have been in this situation before. Imagine you're lost in a supermarket, just real quick. And as you're a little kid, you're lost in the supermarket, and you don't know where your mom is. And I bring that concept forward because imagine that supermarket is America and that little kid is African Americans. For many African Americans, a sense of identity is not around the corner like it is for most other Americans. And a way that I have found a way to deal with this is through the facet of Black history. And why is Black history important and still prevalent to this day? One, it helps us realize the long-standing issues that still fester in America today. Two, it edifies African Americans by telling them a different story than what's already been told. And three, it helps spark well-needed dialogue between all Americans to usher in change for the entire country. Talking about Black history allows us to discuss present conditions that the past has taught us. And one large, many examples of the issues that plague America and Black America this day can be surmised into one point. And one example that I think of is the policing system, the history of the policing system. And I encourage you to listen to this real quick. When the slaves were freed on June 16th, 1865, they didn't have any job skills, so they had to go back into sharecropping, what we called the sharecropping back then, instead of picking cotton. But they didn't have any other job experience except that. And the African Americans that did not comply were policed. And this horrible foundation was the foundation of the policing system in America today. And knowing that now can spark a dialogue of, okay, I didn't know that, and one, how that's horrible, how can I help to fix it, and how can I know more about this? And another facet of Black history, like I said before previously, it really helps edify African Americans and give us a different narrative other than slavery and civil rights. And one facet of this I want to talk about is West Africa. During this time, around the 1300s, West Africa was a very prosperous region. It had an overabundance of gold. The European travelers that went there would speak overwhelmingly of its wealth of gold and beauty. Also during this time, to contextualize, Europe was in its darker ages, while specifically West Africa, was in its most prosperous ages. And one person that also edifies me to a point that is amazing is Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa was literally the richest man ever to exist. He was the ruler of Ghali from 1327 to around 1348. He was literally the richest man ever to exist. Historians cannot quantify his wealth. And he was a Black man. Like, that's amazing to learn about. That edifies me to a point that is unparalleled. And what Mansa Musa would do, just a little bit of context, he would go around West Africa, Saharan or Sub-Saharan, and he would spread his wealth to different tribes. And the tribes that received his wealth would prosper. And the way that I had to learn about this was not through the facet of school. I had to learn about this on my own. I had to seek this on my own. And there's a change that could be made there, and there's a dialogue that could be had there. And I encourage all of you, it doesn't matter what age, color, how many gray hairs you got in your head, just come have a conversation. Have a conversation and be willing to learn. Open your ears. And I know that anyone in the green hoodie will be willing to have that conversation. So I just want to thank you for opening your ears and listening, and enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.
That was definitely good. I really appreciate you, Christian.
Thanks so
Hey,
much.
let's give my boy
Christian.
another hand.
No cap.
Kayla, why was that important to you?
That was important to me because personally, you don't learn about, like, you learn about Black history in school, but you don't learn about the key details. So when he said he took his own time, he did what he had to do on his own to figure out the key details. That's what really stood out to me about what he said, because it's like, certain things don't be said, you know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
like,
for
it's
sure.
good that you take your own time, do what you gotta do, research, therefore you learn more, you can educate better.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that just being in the club has reminded me that, like, asking questions is how you're going to learn, and you're not going to learn. Because for me, I'm not going to be able to learn if I don't ask them questions, you know? So I think that in that standpoint, that's one of the most important parts.
Yeah, for sure.
And none of us are afraid to. You can just come to any one of us. We'll answer any questions you have, and we can work on it together to find a better solution.
So now we got jazz band. They singing, they playing Sir Duke. Let's give a hand for jazz band. Yeah, see, that right there was dope. I can't play no trumpet like that.
Oh no, I can't play an instrument for my life. So
Yeah, y'all gonna have to miss me with that one.
if I would have tried to do that, I think that I would have sounded 100 times worse.
So
than that.
I like that song. I was over there, grooving in my seat.
Yeah,
doing my
for
little
sure.
thing, you
Like
feel me?
dancing inside, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Jazz band's something different right there. They got a whole
Yeah.
different taste in music.
Hard work and dedication, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What do we got next, Kayla?
Your boy BJ didn't put together a skit.
How many hats did he wear doing this?
I don't know how many hats he wore, but this. I'm ready to see this.
He
I'm ready to see this
produced
skit.
it, he directed it, he wrote it.
He did what he had to do on this thing right here. I really want to see.
This is
going
going to
on.
speak to everyone, I think, for sure. So, without further ado, give him a round of applause.
The setting is the classroom.
All right, class, come on and sit down. Put your phones away. Today in class, we're going to be talking about slavery. Jake, phone away.
Slavery? Man, I should probably work with them. They know a lot about slavery.
Did you know that slavery ended in 1865?
It never
A long
ended
time
there.
ago, bro.
And that Rosa Parks stood up for her people by not giving up her seat in the back of the bus.
She is not the only one. Called it Colvin did it first.
Bro, so what? She sat in the front of the bus just so black people can go right back to the back.
You sound so ignorant. Like, do you not hear yourself?
Bro, it was a joke. Calm down.
Every joke has truth behind it, and that was not a joke. I can tell your ancestors were probably slave owners.
Oh my goodness, bro. You're always taking stuff way too far. You probably think I say slurs too, huh, now?
You probably do, huh? In every song, too. People like you are the reason we can't get past this oppression.
I haven't done anything wrong, bro. I'm not the reason why you're soft. I'm also not the reason why your people were put in shackles. And it was a long time ago, so get over it.
Do you not hear yourself? You're the same person that holds your purse when you're near a black person, or that thinks that every Middle Eastern is a terrorist, or that all Hispanics are sexual predators. You probably think I have a gun and sell drugs with Daquan down the block, or that my sister's name's Shakisha.
Fina, you need to calm down now.
Why? Whenever something happens, the alleged true white Americans blame the whole world. But when the roles reverse, it's a bad thing. Y'all tried your hardest to put everyone down and forget about it. Like how the Statue of Liberty is supposed to be a free slave. But oh wait, you don't want people to think about that time. But then y'all carry around Confederate flags. Like how is that supposed to work?
Fina, I said you need to calm
Bro.
down. Know your audience.
The Confederate flag has nothing to do with slavery.
So then wearing a white pointy hoodie doesn't either? Or chains, whips, leashes, hangings? That has nothing to do with slavery. They were probably paid too.
They probably
huh?
were. I wouldn't want to get paid.
Are you serious
Oh,
right
it's
now?
a joke. Calm down.
Obviously not. Because my people were forced. They were snatched from their homeland, leaving behind their family, culture, and identity. They were made to pick cotton while their wives were being sexually and physically abused inside. My people were helpless. They were treated like animals, made to procreate, the best of slaves, so-called mandingo for the best labor. Y'all self-titled pure white Aryan blood have nothing to say about this. Everything out your mouth has been straight nonsense.
Bro, can you calm down? They're always like this.
And you let it happen. Then you think it's okay to start putting down your own people.
Bro, calm down. Mind your business. They're cool.
No, they're not. And you're not either. Don't you so-called not date black girls because they're crazy and ratchet? You want a blonde, blue-eyed girl who only listens to one direction. Like, you don't see yourself. You're practically the same as him.
Bro, watch out. You don't want no problems, especially with me.
Or
Jake, calm
what?
down.
Free speech, right?
Dang, bro.
No, I'm sorry. You don't want us to speak. You want us to sit quiet and nod like y'all treated females in the 1900s. I don't think you understand, but what you say has an effect on everyone, good or bad. So you should be encouraging stuff that's going to put stuff like this in the past. In history class, they only mention a few things. Like, February is not the only month that we are free and are able to talk. We are not Santa Claus. We do not come one time a year.
Bro, You for real? Are you done?
Am
You're
I
being
for real?
crazy.
No, y'all walk
Why are you
around
yelling
with
at
the
me,
vendetta
though?
to kill
It's
colored
a
people.
joke.
It is not a joke.
Yes, I was
Do I need to
kidding,
call
bro.
Mr.
What are
Thomas
you doing?
on you?
You think you're something, huh?
Do I need to call-
What you want to
Call
do?
him. Who
What you want
cares?
to do?
I will
What
get
you
him.
want to do?
Thomas, I need
You
to
said
know
what,
that right
JT?
now.
JT's on my side. What you talking
Bro,
about?
it's
never that
about it.
serious.
What are you about to do about it?
Sit down.
What do you sit down. You're
You
the one who
sit
stood
down.
out,
You
bro.
don't tell me what to
Where's
do.
JT? Come here, JT.
Wait.
You think that's cool?
JT.
Look at me, JT, bro. She's crazy.
I am not crazy. You
Yes,
guys
you
sit
are.
yourself down.
Excuse me.
Crazy.
Can you even spell crazy?
Oh, I can spell crazy. You ready?
Spell it.
F-I-N-A-H.
Say it
down.
again.
Sit
That's
down.
what I
Say
thought,
it
bro.
again.
What
I
you want?
dare you.
Sit down.
Crazy, bro. Dang.
Boy,
You better
sit down.
Tell him again.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Bro,
Sit
she's
down. Sit
Say I'm
down.
crazy
What
one
you
more
gonna
time.
do
I'll
about it?
show
But
you
that,
I'm
What
that,
you gonna
crazy.
do about it?
Fina,
You know dang well JT on my
Boy.
side, too.
On your side.
You're
Fina,
the only one freaking out. Stop it. Dang.
I will call your brother in here. He will sit
I
on
am
you.
not scared of that boy.
You know BJ's crazy.
That's what's crazy, Jacob.
Bro.
Does somebody want to politely tell me what's going on? Anybody?
I'll tell you what's going on.
Go ahead.
This one over here is over here talking about some slavery was by choice. Slavery is so funny. Y'all chose to be in shackles. I didn't do it to y'all. Y'all chose it. And then this one over here siding with him talking about some, they're always like that.
You're
Then correct
overreacting.
him. No, don't ever. Do not ever. Breathe one more time like that.
Are you done?
Yes, I am.
Thank you for that lovely explanation,
You
Fina.
are welcome.
Jake,
What?
do you want to explain to me what happened?
Bro, she's being goofy, bro.
I'm not Goofy the Clown.
Stop. This is not your turn.
She's the only one freaking out, bro. Look at you over there, all calm. Teach her calm, bro. She's the only one freaking out. And over what? I just made a little joke. Didn't even matter, bro. She's freaking out.
Okay. So, thank you for your explanation. Do you see what's happening here? Do you see what's happening here?
Yes, he's rude.
Bro, one more time.
You're rude.
The next person that talks out of line is getting fed to Will Kitzman. And he hungry too. He ate on my Jolly Ranchers today. I'm not happy. Stop talking out of line. You guys are at Maranatha Christian Academy, correct? What's the middle word of that? Christian, like Christ. You think Jesus wants y'all up here fighting about this, that, and the other? Jake, you think it's funny to make jokes about slavery? Do you? Do you really? No? Yes or no? No. But you made a joke, right? You got to think about that next time. And you, Miss I'm Every Woman, Miss I Know Everything, you need to chill. He doesn't know. So instead of force feeding him, why don't you give it to him piece by piece so he likes the food and doesn't hate it? The rest of the world, they want you to do this. You're either red or you're blue. They want your vote. That's all they want. We don't do that here. We do this, Mr. Meisner. We do this, Fina. You will not act like that in this building. Now, don't make Ms. Wiseman call me back down to this class. Figure this out. You good?
Thank you, Mr.
Okay.
Thomas.
Thank you.
Proverbs 15:1. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger.
You're right. I shouldn't have acted the way I did, but it hurts mostly coming from someone like you, the Jacob Meisner. You're the man of MCA, and no one notices while my head's down or while I'm not engaged in class. It's hard being a colored female in America. I have death at my doorstep. Every time I walk out the house, it's supposed to be love thy neighbor, not kill them. I wouldn't want to hurt somebody just because they're going on a job.
I get that. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making a joke. I made a joke about stuff that I don't even understand. And I understand because I've never experienced what you experienced before. I'm sorry, Fina. And I'm sorry, Drew, too.
It's also my fault, too. I see him do this every single day. And instead of correcting my brother, I let him do it. And I'm sorry for letting you do that, Jake. And Fina, I'm sorry for not correcting him for what he did.
Okay, you guys have all voiced your opinions, and you have to watch out how much emotion you put into your words. No one's truly going to hear what you have to say if you just shout and argue. You have to understand everyone isn't as educated on certain topics, and we have to remember that history is in the past, and the past is done. We can't get that time back by fighting. We have to work together and shine as a family. We are all brothers and sisters in the eyes of our Lord, like in 1 Corinthians 13:4-8. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not dishonor others. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. The past will not be forgotten, but let's love like brothers and sisters and remember that we're all the same in Christ. Class dismissed.
Man, that was deep. That was deep. Can I get another round of applause for my boy BJ?
BJ, what did you think about when you were writing that?
I just want to show a different perspective, because everyone don't understand. You don't know what they be saying can hurt others.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like Mr. Thomas said, the most powerful thing is, just educate your peers. Everybody don't know about slavery. Everybody don't know about Black history. It's okay to educate and then let your friends know when they're in the wrong and what is that?
Correct them.
Correct them when they're in the wrong. So I like that. What you was thinking when you wrote that?
I was thinking, we all family, we don't need to be fighting. We don't need more civil wars. We're killing each other. We don't want to kill our own blood.
Yeah.
So,
I feel it. What you think? What you took away from that?
I really liked how Mr. Thomas just talked about how we all are in the body of Christ, and our mission here is just to implement that kingdom culture, not to conform to the world or be like them, but just come together like this and be unified. So I think that's really important, especially when you're talking about educating people and talking about anything. I think that we just have to be able to be open and be able to have those hard conversations because they're definitely present now.
Yeah, for sure. I really give you a crown for that one right there.
Yeah, that was good.
Give you a crown for that one. All right, let us know what we got next.
All right, next we have Black History Committee, band performs, Them Changes, and just the two of us.
Let's do it. Give him a hand. That was dope.
Oh, me.
I was over there
You
jamming.
seen his face?
man.
Like, he knew he was going crazy,
Chris
too.
Was going
Like,
crazy
come
on the
on.
drums, though. My boy was over there making facial expressions and everything.
dang, that
Like,
was-
oh.
Dang, like, man.
He was over there killing it. I
All
like
the
it.
performances today have been so good.
I tell you, look, every performer that came on this stage did what they had to do. They handled their business.
For sure, for sure.
Let them know what they got next.
All right. We got a message from the word from Kaya.
Give it up.
Okay, hi. I'm going to talk a little bit about the history of Christianity in Black history, basically. Okay, so Christianity has existed as a part of Black history even before the Middle Passage. Acts 8:26 through 40 records the story of an Ethiopian official who was converted to Christianity. By the 3rd century, there was a substantial church in North Africa. By the 6th century, Christianity had spread to areas such as Sudan, and the Christian Nubian kingdom survived for about 700 years. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church still exists today. During the early days of America, and even when slavery in the United States was at its peak, Christianity was still an important part of African American life. It provided hope and a promise for Black communities during times when it seemed like there was nothing. In the southern states, large numbers of slaves converted to Christianity during the early 1800s. Teachings about the equality of all peoples and biblical stories of liberation, such as the story of the Exodus of the Israelites, helped lift their spirits and acted as messages of hope. Slave owners feared that these messages would take root and tried to suppress these teachings, but enslaved people saw through this. They incorporated African worship into their services and found new, covert ways to meet and praise. And this is how spirituals were created. Secret religious meetings could also serve as ways of organizing for rebellion. For example, Nat Turner was a Baptist preacher who led a slave rebellion in 1831. The northern states are also important to mention while discussing Christianity in Black history. Black people living in the North found comfort in the messages of liberation, and when white church leaders tried to control Black church members, Black church leaders began to organize on their own, especially in larger cities with greater populations of free Black people. This is when some of the first African Methodist Episcopal churches were founded. These churches also served as schools, training centers, and as places where anti-slavery activists could organize. They served as community gathering places. The importance of the church continued into the civil rights movement. Black communities found peace in their churches, and these churches are part of how historically Black colleges and universities were founded. Faith continued to drive activists such as Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. to fight for their rights and help them appeal to their audiences. Even today in this building, we can notice how Christianity has had such a big impact on Black history. Thank you all very much.
Give her another hand, please. A good message from her. That was nice.
Thank you so much, Kaya, for just showing us how to incorporate our faith also into the history that we learned today.
So now we'll ask all Black History Committee students to please welcome themselves on the stage.
Yay. And then next, we have Samara sing a poem for us. So if she'd like to come up, let's welcome her.
Followed by the Black National Anthem.
We stand together and united through Jesus, who has made us black, brown, and white. We are a community that cultivates change, pushing past our division and pain. We will write our stories and encourage one another in our future hope and glory. We will band together to change the status quo and create a safe place for all to grow. United as beautiful brothers and sisters, we will bring the love and the hope that Jesus wants the world to know.
Thank you.
Can you join us in singing the Black National Anthem? Lift every voice and sing just the first verse.
Can we all rise up as we sing this song, please? As we sing this song.
Lift every voice.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea.
Sing a song.
Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us.
Facing
The rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory
Thank you guys for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. I want you guys to understand that we're unified here in this school. Unity is strength. Turn around, you guys in the front. Turn around. Turn around. Unity is strength, guys. It says it on our hoodies, but it says it on our hearts as well. So, if you'd like to join our group, if you want to be a part of what we're doing, if you want to continue to unify Maranatha Christian Academy, please come and join us. Come find me. Come find anybody on this stage. We will be happy to allow you into our group. Because again, Black history is American history. Thanks for coming today. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Everybody on Facebook Live, YouTube, thank you. Now, wait, before you leave, hold on. Miss Whitney Cottrell, who painted a beautiful picture for us. Thank you so much for coming today. Thank you so much. Okay, now I have to dismiss you by section, so don't leave until I tell you to leave. Okay? 7th and 8th grade in the back, get out of here. Go to class.